my February favorites. And before I get started, if you hear lots of loud noises, there's a crazy storm going on right now. There's like wind chimes blowing around outside. I'm half expecting to see a cow blow by my window at any moment. I also recently found out that I am featured on RyanSeacrest.com and in a poll where you can go and vote for your favorite YouTube makeup artist. And I think they mean, by makeup artist, I think they mean YouTube beauty peeps in general. I hate to use the word guru for some reason, I don't know. I'll be sure to put the link down below, and I'm gonna keep it totally 100. I was just so blown away and flattered to even be included. I was just really excited about that. It's just for fun, but thank you to everybody who has been tweeting me saying that you've already voted for me. I really appreciate it. I love you guys, and yeah, so let's get into the favorites. So don't think this is gonna be a very, very long favorites video just because I have been using a lot of the same products over the past month. But one thing that I have really been wanting to mention to you guys, and I keep forgetting, are these Khroma lashes. They're the Kardashian false lashes. I haven't tried any of the other Khroma makeup, but I have been so impressed with the false lashes, and anytime I see they're in stock in the drugstore, because usually they are sold out around me, I just like to stock up on them. So I have a bunch here, and this one is the Blink set. I haven't tried this one yet, but the Glimmer lashes are unbelievable. Exactly what you would expect for being false lashes by the Kardashians. They have that signature glam, it's like an ultra glamorous look to them, and they're very, very long, but they still have a lightness to them. They're wispy. They're very, very long, so they don't necessarily look real, but they don't look overly fake either because they're not a really thick strip, so it doesn't look like a caterpillar on your eye or anything like that. So I've had people ask me, those are false lashes, right? Like, they're not sure, but they kind of know they have to be because nobody's born with lashes like this. The band itself is so thin, ultra thin, very, very flexible, so you can tap it down into your lashes and it really sinks into your natural lash line. It's almost invisible. So I don't know, I was really, really impressed by these, and they are a little pricey, but I think that if you're going to go all out for a special event and you want to do false lashes, these, you know, it's definitely worth the price. Next product I have to show you guys is a hair product. I think I may be the last person on the face of the planet to discover this. This is the TreSemme Thermal Creations Heat Tamer Leave-In Spray. So it's basically a heat protectant when you want to flat iron your hair, curl your hair. And I never tried this. I always saw everybody using this, especially on YouTube and stuff, but I never tried it because this little spray nozzle scared me. I thought it was going to saturate my hair and make it really, really wet, which it can do. What I do is hold it really far away and just and then let the mist like float onto my hair. Yeah, I finally joined the TreSemme Heat Tamer party, and it just works really well. There's not too much to say about it. It just seems to work really well. It smells really good. So yeah, I would definitely recommend this. I have to give this one some love. You guys knew this was coming. This is the Naked Basics eyeshadow palette by Urban Decay. I think I finally figured out why this is just so amazing and why I've been using it constantly. This is almost exactly the kind of eyeshadows that I would put together in my little MAC quad, because I would always keep this quad on hand because in a lot of times in other eyeshadow palettes they don't really, sometimes they just don't include really basic colors that are just good to have, that are really functional. I would just keep those in here and always keep it on hand because these lighter colors are great to put down before you do your crease colors. If you're doing a smoky eye, it helps everything blend out easier. It's nice to clean up around the outer edge of your eye. If maybe you've taken your eyeshadow out a bit too far, Carbon is great to set your eyeliner so it doesn't smudge. So when I saw the Urban Decay Naked Basics palette, I thought that's kind of along the same lines of, you know, how I organize my matte quads, and I could probably get a lot of use out of this. And I definitely do. I love all the colors in it. They're all really pigmented, and even this darker gray down here called Crave is really nice to set your eyeliner. Definitely just a nice essential little palette to have. So I've been loving this one. And by the way, don't mind this situation going on over here. I'm not exactly sure how that happens. Okay, so the next product I wanted to show you guys, these are actually the Simple Cleansing Facial Wipes. I featured these in a haul a few, like a month or so back. I don't think I talked about these in a favorites video yet, but you guys basically told me I was gonna love these, and you were totally right. I really fell in love with these. I had been using the Neutrogena ones for years. These are $1 cheaper, and you get this at my drugstore anyway. And you get the same amount of wipes. You get 25 in the Simple and 25 in the Neutrogena ones. And these have more of a subtle scent. Like, I think I got used to the scent of the Neutrogena towelettes over the years, but then I went back one night and used those, and it was a little intense. I don't know. I prefer the scent of these. Barely even has any kind of fragrance at all. If anything, it kind of smells like grass or something really naturey like that. Okay, so for me, these next two products kind of go hand in hand because I've been using them together. The first one is this Maybelline Vivid lipstick in Vivid Rose, and this is the color that I was wearing in my last tutorial. And I've been wearing it a lot recently. It's really, really bright, but it's actually incredibly easy to pull off. It reminds me of a color combination that I used to do years ago because these types of pinky red shades, I always love them and I always think they look really pretty on other people, but on me, they just would always wash me out and I was never happy with the way they looked. So I used to mix together lots of different colors, red lipstick, corals, hot pinks, fuchsias. I would mix them all together and I would get a custom lip color that had more dimension to it and was a little bit more prismatic, so it didn't look so flat on the lips. And this reminds me of that, the result that I used to get. It's almost like all those colors mixed together in one lipstick. Love this, and like I said, these two products kind of go hand in hand. A lot of times when I'm wearing a really bright lip, I am not so careful. So I have found this L'Oreal's The True Match Super Blendable Crayon Concealer to be so helpful. The shade that I use, I think it's the lightest shade. It's Fair Light W123, and it's a really chunky concealer stick, so I just go around the outer edges of my lips to clean up any areas that I may have gotten a little lazy and messed up a little bit. And it's really blendable, so you just kind of tap it right into your skin. It's super easy to use. And then I've also been using it just to touch up my concealer like throughout the day around my face. After I did my recent hair care routine video, I was contacted by the lovely people at Wen, and they offered to send me a sample of this 613. It's the Ultra Nourishing Cleansing Treatment, and I love to try new things and give you guys my feedback. I was a little confused as to what it was at first. So what I think I've taken away from this so far is that it almost, you can mix it in a pump or two, mix it in with your regular Wen cleansing conditioner, and it gives it a boost. So it gives it a little bit more conditioning power. It just feels almost like it does when you leave the hairdresser, when they use those crazy intense conditioners on your hair and those treatments, and it feels soft for a few days afterwards. It feels like that. Like, it's really nice. And the other thing is the scent. Lemon Rosemary Vanilla Bean is the scent. And that's a really long name, but let me just tell you, it smells amazing. It smells so good. And it's kind of a mix between, it has a herbal fragrance to it, but then it also smells like a lemon cookie at the same time. It smells so good. I was actually out at the club with my friends. We were dancing and somebody actually came up to me and said, "You just whipped me in the face with your hair and it smelled so good." I was like, "Oh, sorry. Thank you." Like, that never happened to me before, but it was right after I started using this, so I don't know what that means, but I think it's a good thing. So the last thing I wanted to mention is the Revlon Colorstay Polish, and this is in the color Delicious, and it's what I'm wearing right now. It's a really nice red. You would think it would be more of a blue-based red, like an apple red, judging from the name, but it has more of an orange undertone, and I think it's nice for spring. So that is gonna do it for all my February favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I also wanted to thank you so much for all of your amazing comments on my last tutorial. I was reading through the comments last night. I had kind of a whatever day. I got home, I was reading through the comments, and it just really made my day. Like, you guys are so sweet. You all are always very sweet, but I was just really feeling the love in that video and just made me smile, and it really meant a lot to me. So thank you so much, and I hope you are having a wonderful week. I'll talk to you guys very soon. Bye.